Hello, I'm back with a second RU match against Tawkos. His username, his channel is in the description, so check him out. So I'm going to lead off with Drapion. He's going to start off with Aerodactyl. And I know Aerodactyl carries Earthquake, but I'm going to go for the Ice Fang because I'm hoping to get maybe he's going to try and set up Stealth Rocks or something. And it really doesn't do all that much. I didn't know Aerodactyl had that much defense. I kind of thought it was pretty frail, but I don't know. I have no attack investment in Drapion, but he has some natural attack. So 2 Ice Fangs is not going to be able to take it out. I don't want to get hit with an Earthquake, so I'm going to go into Slowking because Slowking can really take a lot. And then I'll be able to fire off an Ice Beam. And he is going to set up Stealth Rocks as, a last little bit. So I'm just going to go for the Scald. And that is definitely going to take out the Aerodactyl. And this, Feraligatr is going to come in. And I don't want to... There's nothing I can do to this thing. I could go for the Toxic, but I'm not sure if it carries Thunder Fang or whatnot. So I'm just going to go into my... Galvantula, and he's going to set up a Swords Dance, which is really a problem because I thought I'd be able to outspeed and get a Thunder off, but it has a priority move, so a +2 Aqua Jet is easily going to take Galvantula out, and now I'm at a pretty bad position. I'm going to go into Spiritomb and go for the Taunt, which could have been useless, because if he had gone for another Swords Dance, he would have outsped and gotten off at +4, and that would have been a really big problem, but luckily he just keeps going for Aqua Jets. Now, we had this battle and it disconnected halfway through, so what we did was we just kind of recreated it. So, up and coming, you're going to see a few weird plays just because things happen. So, he's just going to continue Aqua Jetting. I'm going to live just barely and go for the Pain Split. Spiritomb, you are a beast. So, now, Leftovers is going to get me back up to green. I'm just gonna go for the Dark Pulse right now because Pain Split is almost useless and that's all I really can do. Luckily, I should have taken this thing out, so he's just gonna go for the Superpower to let me kill him off. Because in the original game, I did get minimum max damage, so I did actually kill it off. I'm going to be able to get an extra turn of Leftovers because of that, but that's fine, because Sceptile should be able to take me out. I believe I went for the Calm Mind, just, in case anyway. So, Spiritomb's going to die, and I'm going to go into Marcus, the Choice, Scarfed, Primeape, and U-Turn. And in the original game, I did not get a crit. So, Sceptile lived with just barely enough HP. I brought in Drapion, and due to Life Orb, it died. So what we did was this. I brought in Drapion now. He goes into his Slowking. Goes for a Slack Off as I switch out. And now, I'm going to switch back into Drapion. He's going to go for the Scald, and that's just going to kill Drapion. And so, basically, we're at... this is basically where it disconnected. So I'm going to go into my own Slowking, and I believe I go for the Toxic, because Slowking is a terrible wall to try and take down. It's going to go into Dragon Tail, which is going to send me into Afro Luffy. Now, I don't want to go for the Head Smash, because I saw the, Cofagrigus, or Cofagrigus, I believe it's actually called, but I like Cofagrigus better. Anyway, Cofagrigus is going to come in. I'm going to predict that I go for the Choice Banded Megahorn, and Cofagrigus is a beast. That does absolutely nothing, and Bouffalant has some pretty decent attack stat naturally, and it's Choice Banded. So I have no choice but to go back into Slowking as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. And that's really going to hurt me later, as you'll see that. Will-O-Wisp in the attack drop really hurts. What I should have done is gone for the Toxic, and then just gone for some special attacks here and there, but I actually don't. I don't think. Oh, I do go for the Toxic and it misses, and I'm like, well, fuck. And it's basically a losing battle from this way on. I can't do anything to this, frickin' coffin, and yeah. Literally, this thing was a problem. I'm gonna slack off, get some health back. I'm gonna have no choice but to switch out because the Shadow Ball isn't doing all that much, but it's doing enough. I mean, this thing, it clearly lacks on, like, attack and or not defense, but I mean, it's just, oh my god, its special attack is pretty good, because I mean, I know that Slowking is like base 110 special defense, and Shadow Balls are doing a nice bit of damage, so I kind of thought Cofagrigus was, you know, a bulky, like, wall-type Pokemon, but it can actually do a decent number with its Shadow Balls, which is kind of unfortunate. If it had Hex, which it might have, it would have been doing more, except that I resisted that. I'm just going to switch out and go into Afro Luffy, expecting the Shadow Ball. There's really nothing I can do to this thing. I'm gonna go for a thingy. Go for a Stone Edge, hoping to get the crit, and unfortunately I don't, and Will-O-Wisp is going to really be annoying. Kind of wish I could, like... I just wish I could have taken this thing out. If I had been able to do that, it would have been so much easier. Honestly, if this thing did not have Rest, it would not have been a problem. Rest really screwed me over. Like, if I could have taunted it, or just something. I don't know, maybe Encored the Rest, that would have been useful. Anyway, I go into Marcus, and I'm hoping Punishment can do enough because it's dark, but it really doesn't do anything. And so, that's just great. This is... I probably should have sped this part up, because it's mainly him walling me. Got the Will-O-Wisp off on Marcus, so his attack is going to do absolutely nothing now. I wish I could have froze it or something. I don't even know. This thing was just getting irritating. There was nothing I could do to it, honestly. I probably, like, should have quit earlier, but there really was nothing I could do. Go for the Punishment as a last-ditch effort just to do something. He's gonna rest. And every time I start narrating, I start yawning. So difficult. So much. I'm gonna go back into this thing. And he's gonna withdraw, and I'm like, well, screw you. And he's gonna go into his Slowking as I slack off. And I'm just kinda like, your mom can't do anything to you. What is wrong with you? Do you just not listen? That was a poorly planned out joke. It wasn't even planned out, so it was just a poor joke. I'm gonna go into Afro Luffy, not entirely sure why, because maybe I'm just stupid at this point. And so, Afro Luffy is gonna get hit by a Dragon Tail, and your mom is gonna get dragged out. So, clearly this dude likes his mom, but not really, because he kills her off. And yeah. So, I'm probably gonna have more battles this week than, like, ever before, because right now my car is in the shop, and so I basically have no choice but to come home after school every single day, which hopefully will be good for not only my channel, but also my homework situation, because I'll have nothing to do but, you know, play Pokemon and do work. So, Afro Luffy is gonna go down. And I don't know, this RU team has 3 choice users. If I had saved Galvantula, I might have been able to do a lot more to him right now. Honestly, Choice Specs Thunders could probably pump through his team at this point. He has a Slowking, a defensive Cofagrigus. I mean, you'll see in a moment how much a Slowking special attack will do. It's not a tremendous amount, but Slowking doesn't have the best special attack. Galvantula's Thunders would have been doing nice damage to the Cofagrigus, but, you know, unfortunately, I don't know how to play Pokemon, I guess. So, I've never done RU, really, so I'm not sure what the threats are and stuff. I really like, UU. I like UU a lot. I had an OU match the other day, and I was really tired, and I got beat 6-0. This dude was ridiculous. He was switching out so much, and I just couldn't do anything to him. I don't know. He was really good. No, I did not save the video because I was tired and just, you know, shut it off, went to bed after the battle, got beat 6-0, so I went to bed all discouraged and depressed. But, you know, you come across players like that just seem to know your every move and just completely outsmart you every step you take. But basically, it was still a good battle, I guess. I mean, I guess it was as good as getting beat 6-0 is. You know, that kind of rape. Rape is never okay. I don't enjoy it. So, yeah. This stupid Cofagrigus is going to come in, and see, my Scalds do maybe 20%. If I was doing Choice Specs Thunders from a Galvantula, I could probably 2-hit KO this thing. Anyway, it was a good game. Once again, check out the channel in the description. I was hoping for a freeze hacks right here. I'm like, and even if I did get it, I'm just kind of like, I'm going to go out fighting. So anyway, check out the channel, rate, comment, subscribe, like. I'm bringing battles left and right. So yeah, see you later.